Everybody, welcome all the communities in the crypto space. Hope you guys are having a great night. We are checking out this article right here with Ontology integrating chain links to centralized oracles to boost dApp development. We have a really good lineup of news for you guys tonight. And you know, as always, we're here to hang out, talk to the communities, because it's an all-together effort, really, you guys. You know, let's put the maximalism aside. We are in the digital asset space. We are so lucky to know about these digital assets so early, especially the ones with real use cases that are solving real world problems and really making a difference to help push forward the mass adoption of crypto, of digital assets. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Digital Diesel, and thank you, Miles Parker. Appreciate it. Ontology pump, Chainlink pump. Hell, you got Digibyte pumping tonight. Digibyte is what's up today. It is the top spot, and by a considerable margin. I'm not surprised with that Binance listing. Must have been really nice. We are extremely lucky, Digital Diesel, without a doubt. So let's get back into Ontology integrating Chainlinks to centralized oracles to boost dApp development. And I'm telling you guys, Chainlink has kind of just been all over the place with integrating their decentralized oracles into other blockchains. Ontology is just one of many that have been integrating Chainlinks to centralized oracles. Chainlink, feeling very bullish about Link. I mean, you know, the price that it's at now, and remember guys, it got listed on Coinbase during a bear market. Who knows what's to come for Link in the future, but I am bullish on it, that's for sure. Alright, so the integration with Ontology is expected to create a new data management base for the platform by integrating the OntID, Ontology's digital identity framework, and the Onto wallet into the dApps. To make the integration compatible, the Ontology dev team had to switch the Chainlink smart contract to its native code, Python programming language. What do we got going on here? Come on, load up music. Alright, there we go. Blockchain is usually independent, working on data on the chain at a specific time, hence the need for off-the-chain ramps such as Chainlink. The co-founder of Ontology, Andy G, believes the integration of Chainlink is set to enhance the scalability and robustness of its platform. He further said, Ontology's high efficiency, low transaction fees, combined with Chainlink's adaptability to provide secure, reliable oracles consistently, is a potent combination that will drive mutually beneficial outcomes for our respective platforms and communities. A tried and tested platform, G believes Chainlink is the best oracle option for the platform, given the large and warm reception it has received from some prominent industry figures and companies. Chainlink has demonstrated a stellar track record in providing bespoke Oracle solutions to leading global enterprises, including Google, Oracle, and Swift. This experience underlines Chainlink's credentials as the undisputed market-leading decentralized Oracle network. In the future, Ontology hopes to build multiple Chainlink oracles on its Hydra DAO in a bid to enable stronger data accuracy within smart contracts, cross-chain interactions, and cross-data source collaboration. This is not the first partnership between Ontology and Chainlink. In November 2019, Ontology developers started the process of adding simple decentralized data oracle from Chainlink onto its platform. Really liking the combination of these two getting together. Been looking into Ontology, haven't really invested into it yet, but it is on my list of coins I am interested in. Really liking them, seeing or integrating Chainlink's decentralized oracles. I'm very bullish on Link. I do have some Link. Always a good sign to see yet another blockchain company, another blockchain in general, integrating Chainlink's decentralized oracles. Let's check out the chat, and then we'll go to this article where the Cred taps former NSA Western Union bosses for leadership team. What's up, Lady Enigma? How's it going? Chainlink taking over with that data feed. Yeah, my man. Really liking Chainlink news that's been coming out, and it just continues to roll on, you know? That's one of the things too, is like during a bear market, you're really seeing these other companies that are starting to really move forward, and they're still building and still developing partnerships, while other companies like Factum, for example, are having a really hard time staying afloat during this bear market. What's up, Edward? Edward shouting out, "Hi, crypto pioneers." That is very true, my man. We are all crypto pioneers, no matter what crypto you're invested in. All the communities are here to get together, talk. We are helping push this forward, or push this space forward. Mass adoption is getting closer and closer with every day. Let's get into this next piece of news, you guys. Cred taps former NSA Western Union bosses for leadership team. Decentralized lending platform Cred. I do use Cred, by the way. I use it on Uphold. I do have some BAT that I am lending or trying to gain some interest on through the Cred platform. Giving it a try. Don't have too much on it, but you know, interested in getting some LBA as well. You know, if Cred's on Uphold, and just seeing the type of people that are on the team for Cred, I definitely think this is a project that's worth looking into and also worth giving a try. But that's just my opinion, you guys. You know, I never tell you guys what to do, just tell you what's up, right? Has welcomed decentralized lending platform Cred has welcomed former National Security Agency computer scientist Bethany Delude and Western Union executive Daniel Goldstein as Chief Information Security Officer and Chief Technology Officer, CTO, respectively. The firm announced Monday. Dan Schock, Cred's chief executive, told CoinDesk the crypto community stands to benefit a great deal from a financial infrastructure that supports the banking of tokens. That the new executives were willing to come in from the traditional financial sector is indicative of an overall maturing of the blockchain community and a growing consensus that the technology is here to stay. And that's very true, you guys. You have the traditional markets starting to, and traditional people used to work for these traditional companies, traditional finance companies, moving over to the blockchain space, working with good projects, creating good teams, and once again, like they said in this article, bring in an overall more maturity to the blockchain space. Oh, we got Yeet in the house. What is up, Alex Yeet? How's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, dude. How's it going tonight, my man? Thanks for tuning in. You really feel like the tides are turning, with people feeling like they don't have to take such a huge career risk to come into this space. Prior to joining Cred, Delude served as the first CISO of the Federal Judicial Center, the research arm of the U.S. judiciary, and held security leadership roles at the NSA and multinational accounting firm PwC. Most recently, she was also the CISO of the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, a nonprofit tasked with supervising auditors to publicly traded companies. In a statement said earlier, eager to bring her knowledge of information security to help Cred build a world-class security organization. As it continues to grow, Cred was really built as an infrastructure to bridge the divide between the crypto community and mainstream finance, and that's what we've done. I think that's what's so attractive to people like Bethany, because we're helping to bridge understanding across and on multiple fronts. According to Shaq, Cred wanted Daniel Goldstein in the role of CTO with specific technical innovations in mind. In Shaq's view, increasingly people will be holding their crypto assets in non-custodial wallets. That's one area that we're putting a tremendous emphasis on, and it's one area that Goldstein knows very well, having spent a lot of time building microservices and also building his own crypto assets. Before joining Cred, Goldstein served as the Vice President of Digital Engineering at Western Union. He also held senior management roles At cybersecurity for Symantec and Emergent Technology Holdings, a company that facilitates global commerce in emerging markets through innovative technologies. According to a press statement by Cred Goldstein led the development of Emergent Technologies Responsible Gold Supply Chain Solution, a blockchain application that tracks gold from mining to vault, and its Gcoin digital token. I'm thrilled to support Cred's mission of providing more equitable and inclusive financial and services utilizing the best of blockchain and traditional fintech. Cred is a global financial services platform with customers in over 190 countries. Last year, Cred partnered with a number of crypto exchanges, including Binance, in a bid to open up its operations to more markets and users. Cred's core philosophy is to create equitable and inclusive financial services surrounding credit. You can't build a company like that and believe in that unless you believe in doing it internally as well. So Cred, you guys, something I've been looking into a lot more. I do have Cred on my list. I got LBA right here on my list. You know, just looking to gain a little bit of LBA with some interest of what I'm, you know, getting from BAT token basically. So the BAT token that I'm getting from Brave, putting it into the Cred earn system through Uphold and earning some LBA out of it. Looking forward to the growing progression for Cred and LBA. Its all-time high was 33 cents. It's 1 cent right now. Not a bad project if you ask me. Ali G, I really look for you once I'm ready to buy some property. I'll really look for you once I'm ready to buy some property. All good people working hard for my crypto. Of course, Alex Eat, that's good, man. I'm happy you're still stacking them up. I think most of us are doing the same thing. Yeah, for sure. I'm getting a check tomorrow. I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, there'll be a little bit of a dip. Right now, it's been a pretty green day, so if we can get a nice little retracement back, maybe I can get some DGB or some of these other coins. I think right now, though, you guys, I've been really getting into AGI, but it's so hard to not, you know, I've been trying to set up some new videos that are going to be coming out in the future. Like tomorrow I got a video talking about XRP and its security status, and guys, I found some really great information. I found documents basically from 2015 with Ripple being stated as a currency. And from the US, let me see, the US, I have the whole page actually here. I can give you guys a little bit of a preview. Nope, not that one. Yeah, the Department of Justice, the US Department of Justice, guys. Here's a little preview to that. Ripple Labs Inc. resolves criminal investigation, May 5th, 2015. Really good stuff. Looking forward to going over that tomorrow. But guys, read through this and read through some other documents as well. I just don't believe, first off, I don't think ever in the history there's been something that's been classified as a currency and then that currency ended up being classified by the US Department of Justice, mind you, and then was classified as a security from the Security Exchanges Commission. So that's basically what we're going to be getting down to in that video tomorrow. We're going to be reading through that document and looking at some other responses from professionals in the industry, and then also connecting it to Crypto Dad, Giancarlo, Crypto Dad's you know, statement that he made recently about XRP not being a security. Guys, I just honestly don't believe that a man of Giancarlo's caliber, Crypto Dad's caliber, after being a former CFTC chairman, putting his reputation on the line to be an advisor or to be working with a scam, to be involved with a scam. You know, I definitely don't think that's the case. Yeah, Miles Parker, it was big news. It's, well, it's not, I'm not saying it was big news, but I'm just surprised that a lot of people don't reference that document as much, but I'm going to be releasing that during the daytime tomorrow. and we're just going to do a whole live stream going through all those documents and some of the other stuff that I found through it that like led me to other directions. So it'll be a fun little live stream deep dive video. Let's go to the next piece of information though. So we did our ontology integrates Chainlink, we did cred. Hope you guys are having a good night, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for this 10 viewers that are watching and the 2 likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a really good time. And let's get into it. XRP Bags is in the house. What is up, man? What up, crypto family? Says XRP Bags. Yeah, exactly, Digital Diesel. I think his opinion carries a lot of weight. And you know, it's just funny the way that like what we're trying to do here on the channel. Just let's get all the communities together. Let's put this maximalism aside, you guys. I hope all of us win. I hope all the boats rise. The ones that are real boats, at least, will rise. And you know, it's about this future of interoperability. That's what I think it's going to be. The blockchains that are going to survive, the real ones with real products, solving real, you know, real problems, are going to be interoperable with each other, because that's it. We're going to be going beyond silos and beyond borders, right? The future that we're going to be getting into. And so I think these future systems will have to be interoperable. And so in that same spirit, let's have all the communities working together, you know, and let's try whatever we can do to help bring education about blockchain to this space, and also to, you know, do our own little part of bringing mass adoption, right, to the cryptocurrency digital asset space. I'm appreciating, I love all the love that you guys are giving each other here in the chat. That's awesome. As liquid as a G10 currency, Miguel Valles. Exactly, my man. So yeah, little heads up for tomorrow, you guys. Gonna be releasing that video about this document from the Department of Justice, released in May 5th, 2015, about Ripple Labs Inc. resolving a criminal investigation. It's not a FUD article, you guys. It's not something that's completely against Ripple. There could be ways of looking at it that way, but it actually is a freaking lifesaver. It's amazing that they got this done with, especially back then in 2015. But we're gonna be it's hard not to talk about it because I did come across this just recently, but just a little preview of what's going on there. Yeah, that maxi mentality is not good for investing, and that's really, at the end of the day, you know, whether we want to say it or not, like, we are here to support great technology and to just witness the rise of the digital asset space, this new fourth industrial revolution. But at the same time, we want to, you know, while we're witnessing it, while we're participating in it, we want some gains, right? We want some money. I think that's going to be coming for us, guys. We just need some patience. But as you guys know, I am not a financial advisor, but I am hopeful, that is for sure. The forever optimist. State of the stake, an overview of the most staked cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency staking is one of the hottest topics in the blockchain space to date. This is because of proof of stake. POS can provide a superior way to reach network consensus compared to proof of work. On POS networks, blockchain confirmation times are typically much faster due to the avoidance of block collisions and unintended forks. Stale blocks on top of that, POS does not rely on energy consumptive mining, thus lowering the impact of cryptocurrencies on the environment. So let's check out what we got here. We got Tezos with 1.49 billion staked. I think it's leading the way, basically. And we got EOS here. Despite it being a currency, you guys, you have not a currency, despite it being a security, you have EOS with 1.4 billion staked, Cosmos with 371 million staked, Tron with 287 million staked, NEM 156 million, and Algorand 117, Decred Ethereum 2.0. Speaking about honorary mentions, Ethereum should definitely not be left out of this list with their 2.0 network upgrade. The second largest cryptocurrency by market cap plans the transition to a multi-chain POS network in a process that will last for at least 2 years to come. An analysis of Ethereum addresses has shown that there are now over 100,000 addresses that hold the minimum requirement of 32 ETH for staking. This means that the potentially hundreds of millions can be instantly locked up for staking once the Ethereum 2.0 beacon chain goes live later this year. By the time the transition to 2.0 is complete, Ethereum is poised to top the list of most staked cryptocurrencies by a multitude. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to be bringing, guys, and I'm definitely bullish on Tezos as well. Really great to hear that it's collecting not too much, 1.49 billion is not something to joke about in terms of the amount staked here. Let's check out this little paragraph on Tezos while we're at it. Tezos has been funded by an initial coin offering that raised $232 million in 2017 and launched its network the year after. The network uses a liquid proof of stake variant, which allows the holders of their native token XTC to delegate the staking of their tokens to other nodes without having to rely on the semi-centralized delegated proof of stake consensus. Tezos runs its own native programming language called Polyglot for smart contract development. Besides an already impressive Layer 1 scalability, Tezos has developed a Layer 2 scalability network called Marigold. Tezos has managed to gain significant interest over the last few months. This shows itself in the XTC price, XTZ, which has almost doubled since the beginning of 2020. Interesting developments there in the staking realm. Yeah, Alex Eats in the house, XRP Bags in the house. We got the XRP community up in here. We got Ali G, Lady Enigma, Miles Parker. What's up, you guys? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Smash the likes and hit the notification button and subscribe. Edward, I appreciate that, my man. Thanks for that. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for the support, dude. Thanks for the 5 likes, you guys. Thanks for the 10 viewers watching. Hope you guys are having a great night on this late night DLT live stream. Digital Diesel saying, anyone notice the difference of market caps for XRP on the Ripple website versus the exchanges? We should check that out in just I think, let me see, we've got a couple of more articles to go, but here, you know what, actually we just got these 2 articles, and then we're gonna get into that. We'll check that out. Why not? Let's check out the Ripple website, see what its market cap is for XRP versus the exchanges. Thanks for bringing that up, Digital Diesel. But here we go. Let's go with the IOHK. Emergo and Cardano Foundation announced Global Cardano Virtual Summit, you guys, to celebrate the start of a new era for the Cardano blockchain project. Guys, I think this is something that was probably long overdue, but then again, Cardano has been something that's been kind of like a turtle, right? Progressing very slowly, and now we are finally going to be having a Cardano Summit, and it's been the trend to make everything virtual, obviously, for the situation that we've been in, but nonetheless, a summit for Cardano is very great news, especially if you're an ADA holder. Congratulations to Cardano community. Event scheduled for July 2nd through the 3rd, 2020. Ooh, so that's very soon, you guys. Speakers will include one of the fathers of the internet, Vint Cerf, and other industry titans to be announced. Summit will take a deep dive into Cardano and scientific research underpinning it, as well as revealing the latest advances in blockchain technology with applications both in the developing world and for wider enterprise. See, I love that you have companies like Ripple that started really leading this way with doing these type of big time type of summits, because I'm sure a lot of ADL holders are going to be or like people who are just speculating with crypto maybe they're going to be expecting some things out of this event, especially on these dates, July 2nd to July 3rd. Just like, you know, XRP community people get really hyped up about announcements coming out from Swell, and, you know, maybe even pre-Swell pumps for that matter. Will there be a pre-ADA Cardano Summit pump? Who knows, but still exciting nonetheless. Congratulations to those in the Cardano Foundation and the Cardano community. June 22nd, 2020, IOHK, Cardano Foundation, and Emergo, the companies behind Cardano, the world's first third-generation blockchain, have announced the Cardano Virtual Summit Shelly Edition, a virtual event which will take place on July 2nd and 3rd in celebration of the launch of Shelly phase of the blockchain's development, which will bring full decentralization to the platform. Following the recent announcement of the timeline for the Shelly rollout, the partner companies will be holding the virtual summit to take a deep dive into the platform's rapidly developing functionality and future use cases for the technology, as well as announcements regarding other exciting global projects in progress and under development. Not only that, but one of the legendary fathers of the internet, Vint Cerf, will be taking part in an unmissable fireside discussion focused on what he'd do differently if he had his time to design the internet again. Aware of the near ubiquitous adoption the internet has seen in the intervening years, as well as other influential speakers to be announced over the coming weeks, senior decision makers will be taking part in talks to discuss IOHK's work to empower people across the globe. So great news coming out from IOHK, Emergo, and Cardano Foundation. Looking forward to seeing this summit. Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll even stream it. We'll see what happens, right? Alrighty, here we go. How's everybody else doing in the chat? Makes you wonder for sure. What are we talking about here? 18.9 billion on Ripple's site. Good to know. These exchanges are lowballing. Makes you wonder for sure. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, my man. So guys, some really big news that a lot of people in all communities have been basically talking about is PayPal and Venmo reportedly planning to support cryptocurrency direct transactions. And isn't that funny, you guys? I mean, did you guys think the exact same thing that I thought about when I saw this, especially after last night's late night stream that we had, where we were talking about, and even the stream before that as well, talking about PayPal and Venmo possibly joining in on PayID. And, you know, I know it's not saying that, but it is funny that PayID was announced not even a week ago yet, and then you have PayPal soon coming out, and Venmo reportedly planning to support cryptocurrency direct transactions. I think it's just a little funny. I'm telling you guys, I got this feeling. I think they're going to be joining PayID and Venmo in that open payments coalition. It's going to be very interesting to see. IOV has begun. Exactly, Edward, no doubt. Yeah, Stephen B, what's up? Thanks for joining the channel, man, or joining the chat. I mean, what's up, dude? How you doing? Lots going on in Africa. Stellar and Cardano building. Yes, they are, and Ripple as well, my friend, and other companies like Electronium, and you know, blockchain space really trying to go for that unbanked, you know, the most unbaked areas, right? No doubt. PayPal and Venmo saying this. See, this is the type of news that when it comes out in a bull market, or, you know, in the speculative bull market, who knows what the utility bull market's going to be like, especially when the big money is going to be in here influencing the space and reacting to news, versus how we react to news, or how being in a bear market for the past 2-3 years, reactions to news, because this news should have been super bullish for the whole crypto space, right? And yes, we are in somewhat of a green day, but out of that type of news, you guys, I think the sentiment from just even new coming investors and the retail investors and, people who've been around for a bit, this has to get you bullish, right? PayPal and Venmo reportedly planning to support cryptocurrency direct transactions. Guys, I got this feeling they're going to be joining that Open Payments Coalition with PayID. That would be amazing. But, little steps, right? Little steps towards that. I don't think, who knows when that'll be announced. Could be this year, could be next. We just have to see. But on June 22nd, reports suggested that the online payment giant PayPal Holdings is planning to unleash cryptocurrency transactions to its users in the next several months. According to a CoinDesk report, 3 sources have confirmed that the plans are in the works to offer direct buying and selling of cryptocurrencies to users of PayPal and Venmo. The types and amount of cryptocurrencies that will be available are yet to be revealed. They are going to have some sort of a built-in wallet functionality so you can store it there, said one of the 3 unnamed sources, adding that he expects the company would be working with multiple exchanges to source liquidity. And what's it all about, guys? Liquidity. It almost felt like you were hearing a Ripple executive saying that statement. When reached for comment, PayPal declined to address the rumors. In terms of timing, another source told CoinDesk their service might become available in the next 3 months or maybe sooner. Interesting. PayPal declined to address the rumors in terms of the timing. Another source told CoinDesk the service might become available in the next 3 months or maybe sooner. PayPal, which owns Venmo, has held the stance of being pro-blockchain but not fully vested in cryptocurrency. If these reports are true, the payment company will have a great impact on the crypto ecosystem. And honestly, you guys, if we weren't in such a manipulated, unregulated market, and if we were just in a speculative bull market, this news would be going up, would be bringing these prices launching. I think so, truly. PayPal cryptocurrency adoption impact on crypto ecosystem. PayPal reportedly boasts a client base of over 320 million people. The e-commerce pioneer has supported the Bitcoin ecosystem in the past through partnerships with major payment processors. However, it has stopped short of actually integrating direct payment services for cryptocurrency. The company's short-lived affiliation with the Facebook Libra project was the recent step showing interest in the direct involvement of crypto. The move to direct transactions will bolster cryptocurrency user numbers once introduced to their large client base. Increased speed and reliability of transactions is bound to attract PayPal users to switch to cryptocurrency, allowing its merchants to accept cryptocurrency as well, which is really great news too, right? As a form of payment, it will ultimately increase coin liquidity. Support from such a huge platform with a diverse client base can potentially increase cryptocurrency stability. PayPal creating a manipulation-resistant way to buy and sell a cryptocurrency will make the industry more lucrative for traders. One of the main reasons PayPal has been wary of adopting cryptocurrency is because of the volatility of the market. However, if they can manage to increase their liquidity, they can have a more developed and precise price formation. What better way to increase crypto traffic than to promote it to their client base? Maybe a possible announcement involving PayPal, maybe a commercial about it, PayPal adopting cryptocurrency. End notes, if the rumors prove to be true, the crypto ecosystem is about to get a boost of new users. The PayPal client base is vast and diverse enough to breathe new life to the industry. Now we have to play the game of wait and see if PayPal will take this next step into crypto adoption. Now the thing is, does PayPal try to become like an Uphold? Does PayPal try to become like or does Venmo try to become like an Uphold? Interested to see, does it try to become like crypto.com, for example? What is PayPal going to do? Is it, because I think instead of PayPal, for example, becoming like an exchange where you can buy and sell these cryptocurrencies, I think it would be, that would be great nonetheless as well, because it is a big time mainstream platform that has millions of users. But it would be great if it was just integrated with on the Open Payments Coalition with PayID, because then you would just be able to send and receive cryptos, right? And you can fund the cryptos that way too. You can, fund, buy some Bitcoin, send it to a PayID address. I got a big feeling that that's what's going to be happening, you guys. PayPal and Venmo being part of the Open Payments Coalition with PayID. And guys, remember, Dan Schulman, I think the current CEO of PayPal, or creator of PayPal, did sit next to and talk with Brad Garlinghouse at this future of payments discussion. So, it's between Ripple and PayPal. Let's see if I just even type it in for a second while we're here. Might have to look a little bit deeper, but let's wait for that one to load. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Visa runs on Ripple, Liquid Teeth. Well, hey, remember, Visa acquired Earthport, right? Which is a Ripple partner. I think that was the way in. Crypto Maverick, what's up, my man? Thanks for tuning in tonight. What's up? Is Apollo legit in Africa? I don't really look at Apollo just yet. I haven't been convinced about its use cases and its developments, but that's neither here nor there. I just need more education on the Apollo project, I suppose. It's all coming together. Miles Parker, exactly, my man. And like we were saying, even in the nights before, right? It's going to be just this snowball effect that just ends up happening with the crypto space and the mass adoption getting closer and closer. Seriously, PayPal would be my go-to. Exactly. If PayPal started adding crypto services, I'm about to buy some PayPal stock. Stephen B, that actually does not sound like a bad idea. But who knows, right? I mean, I wouldn't ever take investment advice or any financial advice from me. I am not a financial advisor. Definitely competition for Coinbase and Uphold, no doubt. Digital Diesel, and competition is a good thing, right? Helps make those platforms have to step up their game. Coinbase is connected to PayPal. Yep, Edward, it is. Miles Parker, how many potential users will PayPal and Venmo onboard to crypto? Who knows? Who knows? Digital Diesel saying 320 million, Miles. Alright, so far as I see, PayPal Zoom targets quick payments with Ripple partner RIA. Guess we can look into this really quick. PayPal Zoom targets quick payments with Ripple partner RIA. Before we start, XRP nor Ripple are explicitly mentioned here. However, RIA Money Transfer is a big RippleNet partner and has joined PayPal's payment service, Zoom. We are particularly excited because the move includes a major partnership not only with RIA but also Walmart, whose Ripple connection featured last week. At RIA, we are delighted to further consolidate our relationship with Zoom and Walmart. Our continued partnership is a fine example of how RIA's technology can serve as an enabler between platforms, offering consumers and partners an added layer of security and compliance screening, in turn facilitating value creation within the fintech ecosystem. RIA's integration with Ripple serves to build rails for an innovative payment infrastructure that seeks to provide easier access to potential partners while delivering faster and cleaner payments to users. This is a vital currency for our customers and partners, so we always keep it at the center of our innovation. Gotta love hearing that from RIA Money Transfers right there, you guys. Jumping on Zoom, jumping in with PayPal. Guys, I'm telling you, you can understand why I feel this way, that PayPal and Venmo are going to be joining that Open Payments Coalition with PayID. Lady Enigma, appreciate it. Okay, I'll lower it just a bit. If I can. Guess I can't right now, but here, let me go to the Streamlabs really quick and lower it there. How's that, you guys? Let me know. Here, I'll go to 10. There we go. Miles Parker, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, we'll take a look at the latest ISO 20022 news, if interested. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to take a little bathroom break, and then we'll come back and we're going to check out Digital Diesel's earlier post about the market cap for XRP on Ripple's site and versus exchanges. Oh yes, Digital Diesel. I like the idea of Cash App for sure. And guys, remember, and I know this might be reaching here. I understand it might be reaching. But remember, Jack Dorsey was roommates with Greg Kidd, and Jack Dorsey did create access through this social media platform, Twitter, access to messaging in levels that we haven't seen before. And then Cash App, right? Jack Dorsey is involved with Cash App. Am I wrong? I do believe he is. Yeah, here we go. Jack Dorsey wants Cash App to distribute U.S. stimulus package. So that would be interesting. So with Greg Kidd's connection to Jack Dorsey, you think maybe Greg Kidd has told Jack about Ripple, right? I think he has. I'm pretty sure he has. You would think old roommates would keep up with each other, right? I'm sure there's something going on here with that. And that would be interesting to see Cash App on the Open Payments Coalition with PayID. Digital Diesel, Cash App offers Bitcoin already, so should be easy to add the alts. I think so too, and I think if XRP gets on Cash App as well, I mean, come on guys, the writing would have to be on the wall then that XRP is not a freaking security, right? But we'll also get Alex E, just don't take a shower, G. Come on, man. Be better than that. I'm not gonna take a shower, I promise. I'll be right back, you guys, and then we'll continue on with the DLT late night stream. Give me 1 sec. Alrighty guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks to the 10 viewers and 10 likes, you guys. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Crypto Maverick, #1 or #2. Yes, Cash App, Lady Enigma's excited about that. That would be great. Digital Diesel, boom. Right? Richter, what's up, my man? Thanks for joining. How's it going? By the way, want to give a shout out to XRP Bags, XRP Army News, Jet Digital, Kevin Cage, Crypto Mike, all the XRP YouTubers out there, all the crypto YouTubers as well out there, the Crypto Visor, the Modern Investor, even that Martini guy. So many great content creators in this space. So crazy, you guys, and all of them just doing their part to help bring education to the space, help open as many eyes as possible to what's going on, because really a lot of people are getting caught up in a lot of other directions, and you know, they have their reasons, and I'm sure it's just as legitimate as ours to be, you know, as us being caught up in this space, right? But it is amazing stuff, and the world should know about this because it is real. It is having an impact on financial institutions, on banks, on big tech companies, the internet of value, the decentralized web world we're going to be going into, you guys. So lucky. I can't say that enough, and I will continue to say it. We are so lucky. Whether the price, I don't care if Bitcoin's price goes down to 6,000. I don't care if XRP's price goes down to 6 cents. We are so lucky long term, in my opinion. By the way, Bags, here you go, my man. Got a vape cartridge finally. I had ran out after a bit, dude. Damn. Alex, see, the $1 million question, how many XRP is good to become a millionaire? Hey man, I think Alex Cobb called it right? I mean, without giving any financial advice, I think Alex Cobb said 3,000 was pretty good. I think that is pretty good. I think even according to the rich list stat, about 10% of current XRP accounts or holders have about 3,000. So maybe 3,000 is enough. Who knows, man? I think even though this guy's a Bitcoin maxi, I think his name is Max Kaiser or something like that. Big time Bitcoin maxi, super hardcore Bitcoin maxi. But he said something that actually did have some truth in there, even though it's a little bit overly bullish. But hey man, you know, I watch the Bearable Bull, I watch XRP Chiz. I'm fine with bullish content. And Max Kaiser was saying, you know what, in dollar terms, since the dollar is inflating so much, the price of gold can be infinity. In dollar terms, the price of Bitcoin can be infinity. I know that's like, you know, very unrealistic to think about, but we have to, you know, we are talking about a whole new standard, a whole new financial system, a whole new standard of value being created in front of our eyes. Who knows if it's going to continue to go by the dollar sign, right? Yes, we understand that some of these cryptocurrencies or some of these payments platforms are going to strengthen fiat and have, you know, digital representations of these fiat. But the dollar, the only way the dollar can save itself is by getting pegged to a gold standard, right? Having USD connected to gold and gold connected to a digital currency so you can send it anywhere in the world instantly. Edward, waiting for 5,000 or 8 or 9. Don't sell all of it, hold on to it, hold on to some for life. Oh, without a doubt. I mean, guys, look at the news that we have right in front of us. PayPal to possibly allow you to use cryptocurrency in their apps for direct transactions. Guys, I just got an Uphold card recently, and that's what I've just been using the past 2 days. Once I've gotten it, you know, I'm excited that I have it, so I'm just giving it a huge test run. Everywhere I'm going, I want to make sure it actually works there. I've been able to buy a burger at one place, been able to go to a Whole Foods and buy groceries, been able to go to you know, I wanted to try like some pretty high-end marketplace. That's why I went to the Whole Foods. Let me see what else. I think I bought some gas with it. So far so good with the Uphold card and the Uphold app. I'll probably have to do a separate video on that, just, you know, sharing my experience with getting the Uphold card. But and you know, after a week-long test run of the card, and if I have any complaints about it, so far I've been really enjoying using it. I guess one of my own like critiques that it would be is that I don't know. Some people think it's a positive for some of these companies to do this, but to me, like, if we're going to be moving into a world where we want to transact and do it very simply, and also just like kind of save jumping through hurdles, because that's what it really seems like a lot of these companies are starting, that successful companies do, is to try to help users avoid jumping through hurdles to do what they want to do, right? So you have company like, I'm bullish on Binance, but I hate the fact that I have to have a Binance, like one Binance app that allows me to get cryptos like Cody and you know, AGI and some other coins on there, and then yet Binance.us doesn't have those listed. And so I have those two apps on my phone, and they're taking up space, they're taking up memory. I wish it would just be in one Binance app, but who knows, maybe what the future brings after we get into a regulated space, maybe Binance will eventually migrate back to being one app, but we'll have to see about that. And then so my thing going back to Uphold is having an Uphold wallet card or card app, and then the Uphold app, as well with Coinbase, and then the Coinbase wallet. Like, guys, is there a way that we can just make it like all in one together? Would like to save space on my phone, personally. $320 million users if they all purchased $100 of crypto. Look, yeah, I've got 9 apps for my crypto, kills my life. Exactly, my man. And that's what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, you could tell we're still super early days because we're still going through these growing pains, and these companies are still trying to learn how to make the user experience for cryptocurrency easier. I mean, XRP Chiz's video today, I don't know if you guys have seen it already, but he was talking about, it's like, it's not that hard of a learning curve to get cryptocurrency as it is. You just subscribe to an exchange, you certify or you verify your identity, and you know, put your maybe your bank account information depending on which platform it is, and then you just get cryptocurrency. It's not that hard, right? But in a way, it kind of is. Like, it's just not that it's hard, but it takes time, and people are lazy inherently. Like, some of the times, you know, most people are very, like, we put in the effort because we see the potential and we just are interested, right? But to get other people interested and also to believe in the space, you know, I think, yeah, providing easier rails to get on it as well can just only help. Like, with things like Pay ID, for example, not having to worry about this massive address and a tag, just having your, like, kind of one simple username address, like Cash App does, you know, would be great. I have been stacking crypto since 2015. Richter, my man, good luck, dude. That is awesome. Congratulations, my friend. I was lucky to be in 2016. I wish I would have been as enthusiastic about it in 2016 as I am now. And as smart about it as well, because I definitely missed out on getting profits in that 2017 bull run because I was just caught up in the hype that it was just going to continue going up forever. And that's what I'm afraid of with this current bull run that's going to come. And if it's a utility bull run, it's harder to even know what's going to happen. You know, is it going to be something that is a price set for most of these cryptos that end up getting adopted? Or is it going to be high volatility still? Is that still going to continue? Is that just going to be something to expect? But at the same time, right, 99% of these cryptos, or 90% of them at least, are scams and not real cryptocurrencies. And then you have the ones that are actually solving real world problems, right, that are actually creating institutional partnerships and investments. Let's check out that Ripple, the Ripple market cap, right? Don't look at my bat, guys. Don't look at it. Don't judge me, please. Alright. So what's the page that I can check it out at, Digital Diesel? Here, Digital Diesel, by the way, I think you've earned it by now. Here's a blue wrench, my friend. Drop the link for the market cap page. And is it under XRP right there? Probably. Probably, right? Would make sense. All right. Really nice website, man. See, it's so funny what they say for transactions per second. Because you see 1,500, you see 3,000, you see 5,000. And then all of a sudden you hear 1 trillion transactions per second from Stefan Thomas. Like, what's the real speed of XRP? What's the real speed of it? Or an amount of transactions? And, you know, this is excluding the possible implementation of introduction of cobalt. But let's check it out here. So 18.72 billion USD in market capitalization, 3.53, settlement speed 377. That's what it's been showing as of recently, and 5 ODL markets, network transaction fee 22. Gotta see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I can't explain why the exchanges are pricing it differently than the way Ripple is priced at. That's $10 billion less, right? Pretty crazy. But who knows if this is even, you know, what it actually is without, you know, all these partnership agreements and possible NDAs that probably have all their XRP sold to these partnerships. And guys, I also wanted to bring up that in this interview here, I'm going to try to get it at the space that he says this at, because people often forget. You know, there's so much news about XRP and Ripple that we often forget most of it. Just give it a second to load up and then... Okay. So hopefully I don't get demonetized for it, but, you know, sometimes you gotta live on the edge a little bit. So, manipulation till launch day, no doubt, Miles Parker. What's the word on cobalt? Hey man, it could be the same way as Codius, where they're just keeping it really close to the chest, right, with cobalt. But let's check out this video, guys. Let's not forget that XRP was worth, and then at this time of the interview it's 126 or so, but it went up to almost $4 per XRP. So that's a lot of XRP, or high value in XRP, that Ripple had. And, you know, Ripple was holding about like 60 billion, you know, pretty good majority of the XRP. So you would think that they would be using it to, what's it called? Put it into their ecosystem, right? They've made the Spring Initiative. They've made donations to universities, have certain universities teaching blockchain, educating people about blockchain. But anyways, let's check out this little interview part of the segment here and just hear it for yourself, that Corey Johnson literally says, wow, you have a lot of a good amount of value in coin. And at the time, this was 126, you guys. So that doubled when it got to $4. So you're gonna hear him say a certain price number in the billions, mind you. And this is when XRP was 126 per XRP. So let's hear this a little bit.
How many coins or how many XRPs does Ripple own right now?
Ripple owns 61% of it. There's 100 billion units of XRP that are created. We own about 61% of it. There's no doubt 2017 has been, you know, amongst other things, the year of crypto. And within the year of crypto, XRP has outperformed every other digital asset out there. So year to date, as that chart showed, we're up about 20,000%. If you ask why
but
is
that also, that gives you what, about $75 billion worth of coin right now?
That gives us a huge strategic asset to go invest in and accelerate the vision we see for an internet of value that I was describing earlier. For me, this is all about, an opportunity.
So, oh, good night, Digital Diesel. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Have a good night, dude. Good to see you. So you heard Corey Johnson right there saying, so that's $75 billion worth of coin. Now imagine that doubled. You get what I'm saying, you guys? With XRP almost being priced at $4. So imagine, in that time of the video, XRP was priced at 126 per. Ripple has $75 billion worth of XRP at that time. It was probably 150 billion at one point of the amount of money that they've had. 150 billion, you guys. That is unreal. You think governments would let that slide? You think the SEC would let that slide? Like $150 billion roughly that Ripple held in XRP. So could the bear market have possibly happened? And guys, remember, the current market cap is 265 billion, and Ripple or XRP was at one point, and the amount that Ripple was holding alone when it hit a all-time high, $150 billion. Am I doing the math wrong or something? Like, can you guys let me know? Because to me that sounds unfreaking believable. And so yeah, hell yeah, I believe it when Brad Garlinghouse is at the World Economic Forum or Davos, or talking in front of Christine Lagarde in Switzerland, talking to central banks, building offices in Zurich and all around the world. 150 freaking billion dollars just on their side alone. And I don't know what the circulating supply was for XRP in terms of the, what was out into the public that Ripple didn't own. But then what would be the total market cap if you included Ripple's 150 billion with, let's say, 100 billion, maybe 80 billion or something like that. I'm gonna be humble if that's even 80 billion is even being humble. That was in the open for people like us to buy. So that's about 230 billion, possibly 230 freaking billion dollars in the XRP ecosystem with Ripple and retail investors, and $265 billion are in the market cap today. Oh, no worries, Bags. Appreciate you lurking, my man. Cherry Cobbler. Joel Katz, the $1 trillion man. Exactly, Edward. Thanks to the 8 viewers watching. Thanks for the 12 likes, guys. Thank you for the support, as always. But guys, I mean, that blows my freaking mind. So, could the bear market have possibly happened? And guys, shoot me down with whatever you may think from this. But could the bear market possibly have happened? Because I don't think Ripple would lose money after gaining 75 plus 100 and possibly $50 billion, with XRP reaching about $4 per coin, $3.90, $3.85, whatever. Around that price range. You think Ripple's just gonna watch it all go down when it's going down to 18 cents? They're just gonna watch all that, all the billions and billions of dollars that they just gained go all the way down? And possibly even go further down? I don't... You guys would see where I'm trying to get at here? Is it possible that Ripple, in its acceleration, in its attempts to accelerate the adoption of XRP and partnerships around the globe, establishing offices and partnerships, expanding the ecosystem, creating all these new suite of products, having companies that are building on the XRP ledger, you think that they're not going to use that money to do all that stuff? And I think they have, right? I think they have. To meet with all these regulators as well. Guys, I mean, come on. I think we know what's happening here. And I think, what was the highest market cap for Bitcoin? Can somebody tell me what the highest market cap ever that Bitcoin hit? Because I would definitely be interested to hear about that. What's the highest market cap? Let's see if it's here on the all-time high. Dang it, it doesn't say it. Okay, what was the all-time? Hey, what's up, Crypto Maverick? Alright, good night, my man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Always appreciate the support. Hope to see you next time, dude. The XRP stash has to be pre-allocated. Ripple would be more powerful and wealthier than all the countries, especially in our debt-based system. Global reset. I'm still here, G. Alex E. Appreciate you, my man. It's all good. Loading trailers and listening to your informative stream. Oh, thanks, man. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully it's making doing that a little easier for you, dude. Did David Schwartz create the algorithm? That's a very good question, XRP Bags. I can't say that I know that for certain, but I definitely believe that it had to... I don't think it was solely him, because he wasn't the CTO of Ripple right away, right? I think it had to be a combination of Arthur Brito, possibly Jed McCaleb, Stefan Thomas, and David Schwartz, right? I think that's the only logical way of going about it. Possibly Warren Paul Anderson being in there, right? I think those are the guys who probably helped with the creation of that code. And guys, you know, a lot of people credit Stefan Thomas with being the creator of or founder of Interledger, but remember, he's a co-founder and the guy who really came up with this protocol that Stefan Thomas even credits. Here we go. Let me see. Wait, what? Is this a real article? I haven't even heard about this. Senior dev and Interledger protocol co-creator quits Ripple. Will remain involved in ILP and Coil. Oh, so you probably just jumped up. Oh, this is the Evan Schwartz one. Okay, got it. It wasn't Evan Schwartz, it was this other guy. I can't believe I can't remember his name right now. Huh. Gotta look at it some other time, guys. Sorry. But there was another creator in Interledger as well. And that's a massive thing for Ripple. That they just let Stefan Thomas go from being in the CTO position and then just migrate over to just focusing on Interledger and working on Coil. It's just crazy to think that I don't think it's too, you know, radical to think that Ripple used some of that money in order to expand their ecosystem and to accelerate the pace of adoption for XRP. You know, I don't think it's that crazy to think about it that way. Alrighty guys, so that's it for the news today. Wanted to check out this little article here as well. Policy framework for digital assets in India. Ripple Insights posting. Maybe a little hint there that India is going to be big player in this space. Obviously, I don't think their transactions or their investments were accounted for in the Great FOMO of 2017, so it would be great to be having India jumping into this space, right? Was it Miguel? No, it wasn't Miguel Valles. It's actually here. I'll show you guys right now. I'll search it. Okay, so thanks for your patience, guys. I'm just taking the time here to find out who the other co-creator of the Interledger protocol was. I wish I remember that guy's name, but unfortunately I do not. Okay. What is this? No, it's not Near protocol. Come on, guys. Give me a sec. Maybe it's in here. It's gotta be in here, probably. Okay. Oh, Ben, yes, this is the guy. Ben Sharafian. Co-creator with Interledger. Big deal. Ben Sharafian. Let's see if we can get a little visual on him right here really quick. I won't be able to play the video, but there's Ben Sharafian. You guys have probably seen this clip in one of my videos before. This is him presenting at the ILP Summit in 2018. So, thanks for everybody coming out tonight. Hope you guys are having a good one. Peace out, Richter. Thanks for your support as always, my man. Thanks for always tuning in. Ripple really has a business strategy. Exactly, my man. Real company solving real world problems and providing real liquidity, real products. I think it is very safe to say that Ripple is not a scam. India is at an inflection point in fintech innovation. The country's government and policymakers have the opportunity to foster responsible adoption of new digital asset and blockchain technologies by creating transparent, principle-based regulatory frameworks that support it. In 2019, the United States was at a similar inflection point. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Executive Chairman Chris Larsen penned an open letter to the U.S. Congress, urging legislators to support fintech regulation that fosters responsible innovation and protects consumers. Since the letter was issued, various U.S. legislators, policymakers, and regulators have taken steps to further address the benefits of blockchain technology, whether it be by rulemaking, guidance, or statements of key officials. In a recent example, the U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau announced a final rule that would revise the Electronic Fund Transfer Act as it relates to remittance transfer providers. Today, in an effort to provide Indian policymakers with similar recommendations, Ripple is releasing a policy paper, The Path Forward for Digital Assets Adoption in India. We'll take a little look at that. Thanks to the 10 viewers watching, and thanks for the 10 likes, you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight on this DLT late night stream. In the 2019, or recently, India's Supreme Court delivered an historic verdict in the Internet and Mobile Association of India versus the Reserve Bank of India case, enabling millions of Indians to invest, buy, and sell digital assets through bank accounts safely and responsibly, promising a new era for digital asset technology in India. The verdict offers policymakers the opportunity to develop a thoughtful and globally aligned regulatory framework for the digital assets ecosystem in India. Ripple's policy paper offers an overview of the global digital assets landscape and proposed measures policymakers may implement over the short and medium term to enact a comprehensive digital asset policy in India. So let's see what some of these points are here. Adopt a digital asset taxonomy consistent with global practice, providing clarity to the legal character of digital assets. Enact a facilitative legal framework for digital asset service providers at the Gujarat International Finance Tech City in the short term to attract mature global participants to gift for developing enterprise use cases of digital assets. Modify RBI's regulatory sandbox framework to remove cryptocurrency and crypto asset services from the negative list, thereby offering service providers an opportunity to test the value proposition of this new technology in the Indian context. Implement a conducive regulatory framework for digital assets by amending specific financial sector laws. For example, empower the Securities and Exchange Board of India to license, regulate, and supervise digital asset service providers. Around the world, many governments and policymakers are working together to establish clear regulation. Regions including the UK, Singapore, Switzerland, and Abu Dhabi have in place digital asset market frameworks that both support innovation and address risk. For example, the UK FCA recently issued a guidance classifying digital assets to provide regulatory clarity for market participants carrying on activities in this space. Now is the time for India policymakers to take the forward-looking approach that many other jurisdictions have taken. Responsible usage of blockchain technology and digital assets can introduce tremendous potential to the Indian economy. Under a clear regulatory framework, consumers and businesses can confidently take full advantage of and operate within a safe environment that encourages the use of innovative technology. We urge Indian policymakers to implement a regulatory framework that is technologically agnostic, principles-based, and risk-adjusted. In the words of Garlinghouse and Larson, you have the world's attention. Let's come together and seize the moment. Love hearing that, guys. And you know, XRP and Ripple, since they've been trying to leave their global dent in the universe, right? You know for sure that they have some Ripple offices in India, right? And some Ripple partners, Ripple net partners. So let's check out a little bit of the path forward for digital assets adoption in India. What other crypto company, blockchain company do you know of, guys, that is making these PDFs, these forums, to educate India about digital assets, about blockchain technology, to educate the policymakers, to educate regulators about digital assets? A policy perspective on the state of play of digital assets globally and recommendations for Indian policymakers, June 2020. Table of contents, introduction, why digital assets and distributed ledger technology matter together. Why should digital assets interest policymakers? The use cases, old risks, new avatar, taxonomy of digital assets, benchmarking, regulatory templates. Setting the agenda, why should India's digital asset regulatory framework, or what should India's digital asset regulatory framework look like? Let's check out the chat really quick before we take a little bit of a look into here. Promise you guys I won't read this whole article verbatim. I will share this link to you guys in the chat. Everything runs on RippleNet, saying Miles Parker. Nice stream, great approach. Netherlands listing. Dan Jejong. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, my man. But Jan, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Thanks for coming out on our DLT late night stream. I'm sure in your part of the globe it's just daytime, right? Ryan Fugger. Yep, Ryan Fugger being involved. No doubt XRP bags. Alrighty, so let's get into this for a little bit. Why should digital assets interest policymakers? Some use cases. Digital assets have been a promising technology breakthrough, showing the potential to transform many sectors of the global economy. However, for any technology, success is based on its use case and ability to solve real-world problems. While the initial intent behind Bitcoin was to complement or perhaps replace fiat currencies, it is clear now that Bitcoin, or for that matter, any other digital asset, cannot replace fiat currencies. Similar to other breakthroughs like the internet, the initial use case is not indicative of the technology's ultimate potential. A variety of use cases have emerged as DLT and digital asset technologies have matured. Now, consider XRP, a native digital asset that is embedded on the XRP ledger. It can solve this friction by enabling the Uzbek bank, after executing KYC and related compliances in connection with the Indian migrant, to straight through process the funds to its Indian counterpart using XRP as a bridge asset. It is designed as a bearer asset token, and thus the ownership to it can be transferred by moving an equivalent number of XRP to the intended recipient account over the XRP ledger at near real time, and converting XRP into equivalent INR. This route minimizes costs, time, and risks that the prevalent models of cross-border banking retain. As a corollary, many friction points like minimum account balances and different time zones, as also operational and settlement risks, are avoided in cross-border payments using XRP. The closest analogy from traditional finance is that of a banknote. Banknotes are tokens issued directly by central bank and can be settled by physically transferring possession. XRP operates like a banknote on the XRP ledger. As we will highlight below, Ripple has productized this concept by introducing a feature called on-demand liquidity within RippleNet. This feature saves financial institutions, including banks, payment providers, from cross-related to trapped liquidity or working capital. Tying this strand to India, as we have noted above, Indian policymakers seem to have regulated or relegated native digital assets to policy vacuum. Forcing native digital assets outside the regulatory perimeter disables India's consumers from leveraging the benefits digital assets like XRP and open DLTs offer, and inhibits the pace at which we seek achieve social goals like financial inclusion. How about here? Moreover, DLT with native digital assets is far more consequential in the pursuit of certain social goals, and as such, regulators should recognize their potential. Note that we have used the expression native digital assets deliberately to differentiate them from catch-all expressions like cryptocurrency, virtual currency, because as is evident above, digital assets have use cases other than the currency use case. To illustrate the point, consider XRP on XRP ledger. DLTs can be more than just robust data repositories, true innovation of a DLT lies in broad applications of programmable value and information. Digital assets can be native to DLT, like Bitcoin to the Bitcoin blockchain protocol, or XRP to the XRP ledger, or they can be derivative representations of financial, like stocks, bonds, or real land, commodities, assets. Digital assets solve for many problem statements on DLT saliently. To promote liquidity and divisibility, asset token with a real commodity underlying, as a settlement bridge token for cross-border payments, XRP, micropayments within a given ecosystem, use of XRP in gaming or publishing, as incentive to manage and retain the integrity of the ledger, Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, check out this. I gotta look into this a little bit more as well. Definitely, even here, right here with this part, technology agnostic. Regulations should not explicitly or otherwise prefer nudge users towards any particular technology. Where's the music at, by the way? Just started noticing that. There we go. Back to it. Let me check up on you guys over here. Cherry Cobbler, so bomb. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks to the 8 people watching, and thanks for the 13 likes, you guys. Regulation should not explicitly or otherwise prefer nudge users towards any particular technology in context, and means that financial services embedding distributed ledger technology, digital assets in their solution should not be treated as inferior to financial services embedding legacy architectures for any reason, including regulatory parity. Alrighty, guys. A company, a blockchain company, providing this type of PDF. The path forward for digital asset adoption in India. Really good Ripple Insights video. Let's check the prices of these cryptos, you guys. Let's see what is up. Finally, DGB hitting that 30% gains. It looks like it's going for another leg up. DGB, congratulations, DGB community. Lady Enigma, appreciate you. Thanks for the 149 bomb. Awesome stash. Lady Enigma, you're awesome. Thanks for the support. Thanks for coming in these past few nights. Thanks for tuning into the streams. Much love. So Digibyte DGB, you guys, blowing up 30.75%. Nice gains there to be made. Who knows though, guys, this Binance listing might have been causing a little foam run for DGB. We could possibly see DGB hit 3 cents. We'll have to see. You know, if you're a good trader though, this could be a good trading opportunity, but I don't know for sure. Theta taking that second spot, holding down that second spot from Celsius right now, and Sinfin's been creeping up. We might see that 0.004 there with Sinfin. Good to see the market in green in the past 24 hours, or at least the majority of the coins that I'm interested in the green in the past 24 hours. How's your guys' night going? DLT late night stream. Gonna be on for about possibly 15 more minutes, guys. While we're doing that, let me give you a little bit of a preview to something I'll be talking about possibly in a morning stream tomorrow. The United States Department of Justice. So I'm going to tell you how I got to this article. This May 15th, 2015 article. Not article. what's it called? Isn't yeah, it says Justice News, so I guess article released by the United States Department of Justice involving Ripple Labs. I think, okay, no, it was not this. So, DOJ's Antitrust Division and the SEC. Clayton, let's see how this goes. Okay, so right here. So I was reading this article from Bloomberg Law. SEC DOJ Inc. pledge to boost cooperation on antitrust work. So, the Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission are working to improve their coordination in an effort to increase competition in the securities industry. The SEC and the DOJ's Antitrust Division executed a memorandum of understanding to foster cooperation and communication Monday, according to the agencies. So foster cooperation between the SEC and the Antitrust Division, Department of Justice's Antitrust Division. The agreement was announced during an online discussion on equity market structure with SEC Chairman Jay Clayton and Assistant Attorney General Makin Del Rahim of the Antitrust Division. The memorandum creates a framework for the SEC and the Antitrust Division to continue conversations and review matters concerning the securities industry. It also would let them better exchange information and expertise related to competition. Protecting competition is fundamental to the Antitrust Division's mission, guiding our analysis, decisions, and enforcement actions, Del Rahim said in the discussion. It is similarly an important component of the SEC's mandate because competition offers numerous consumer benefits regardless of the underlying market. To contact the reporter of the story, Andy Ramonas in Washington, Bloomberg Law. So, seeing the SEC, Department of Justice, continuing to collaborate more, I was like, okay, you know what, I want to see. People probably check a lot of stuff about Ripple and SEC, and then, you know, they hit that kind of dead end where, you know, still waiting on the SEC to officially announce what XRP is in their opinion. But I checked out what the Department of Justice thinks of Ripple, and I'm sure if you've been in the XRP community for some time, I'm sure you know about this. But it's also great to refresh your memory. You know, we've been doing that in these past live streams, kind of looking at super old articles or even recently old articles. But there's so much news that comes out about Ripple and XRP, and a lot of people have come into the space around 2017, 2018, 2019, and even today. So they kind of just pay attention to the recent news and don't really know the history of some of this. So here you go, Department of Justice releasing this article, Tuesday, May 5th, 2015. And guys, can't wait to go over this article with you guys tomorrow. I'll drop it in the chat if you guys want to look over it now. But we will be going over this article and specifically this 16-page PDF settlement agreement between Ripple Labs and the US Department of Justice. But I'll drop this link to you guys right now. Lady Enigma with the 99-cent bomb. Thank you, Lady Enigma. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Thanks for you guys' support. You know, appreciate you guys using that super chat feature and you know, having fun with it as well. I like the emojis you're sending, but just showing the love and showing support. Thank you guys so much. FATF deadline soon. Exactly, Edward. That as well. Regulations are going to be coming, but the thing is too, guys, right here in this article and in this PDF, I gotta look into some of these other crypto projects almost as intensely as I look into Ripple and XRP, because I don't see this with other projects sometimes. I don't get to see articles from the Department of Justice, especially around these early times, or in 2016, 2017. It's hard to find articles like these. But the Department of Justice talking about Ethereum, here, let's check to see if that is even a thing. Yeah, I don't think I see anything here. Yeah, I don't really see anything here. Yep, FATF deadline is very soon, my friend, very soon. Yeah, lots of articles that we're going to be going over tomorrow. So, this, nope, not that. This, this, this. It's gonna be a good long live stream tomorrow, you guys. I mean, I probably won't read each one of them verbatim, but I definitely want to make it known that this one will have, I need to like pick the certain highlights in this document because I read through it today and found a lot of good stuff. And all of this is to the point of like, why are you bringing it up? Why do you want to talk about it? It's to further, you know, keep educating people about the fact that XRP is not a security. That's why. Because it definitely is not. Thanks for the 13 likes, you guys. I think we're going to be wrapping it up soon. So let's just check out the charts one more time, you guys. If you have a specific cryptocurrency that you want to look at that I don't have on this list, please let me know. Or I might have on this list. Just let me know if you want me to check out another cryptocurrency. Let me pop up a XRP chart while we're at it. Vet chart for you vet heads out there. Alright, let's check this one out. Alrighty guys, so far, I know I've did a kind of crappy drawing of this XRP chart, but so far it is kind of going in that type of shape trend that I have set up there. So if it continues going in this direction, possibly in the next couple of days, nearing July, we will really start to notice it going down. We might even see, for example, here on the 28th of June, we could possibly see around a 17 cent to 16 cent XRP. So that's sometime this week. We can possibly see XRP go down another cent level, if it decides to go in this pattern that I crappily drew. But, because remember guys, right now XRP has been in a long time, almost a full past, probably has reached a year almost. In a couple of days it will reach a full year before XRP started really crashing down in this descending channel. So could it be maybe when it reaches the full year before this mega dump that happened here? Could it be that on the 26th, like I just said, in the 3 days, it's like a decision making point for XRP? Is it gonna put up or shut up? Or is it gonna go through? Is it gonna hit the resistance and come down? I think those are obviously those are your three options right there. Is it gonna ascend above the 48-cent level? Are we going to see a big fat green candle showing it finally breaking through this descending channel? And if we do see it break past this resistance right here, I think all bets are off at that point, because it's been a long time. This one's been a very long time descending channel right here. Good night, Miles Parker. Appreciate you, my man. We are going to be wrapping this up pretty soon. Let's check out a vet chart. Okay. Guess I got to go here. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. So here we go. Wow, guys, to think VeChain dollar price 0.002 sending up to 0.009 could be a nice, this could be right here a very, very nice retrace right here, and it broke out of it. It's just taking a little bit of a rest. We could possibly see it touching maybe up around here, a little bit over 1 cent. That could be the next level up for VeChain. Let's hope so, you guys. Let's hope that we don't see maybe it consolidating here and going down in this direction, retracing a little bit. This has the looks to me like it's going to be gaining some throughout the year. There are cryptocurrencies that have even done that during the bear market. I don't know if you guys have heard of Synthetics. But Synthetics was probably the biggest gainer last year, I think. Right here, SNX. Wow, guys. I wish I would have known about this coin when it was... Check out the price that it was at in 2019. Right here at 5 cents in 2019, you guys. And Synthetics, since then, had a little bit of a deep retrace, but it's just been killing it. It went up to, it's still going up, 96.5% in the past 30 days. And there has been some Coinbase hype around this coin. So $117 million market cap, 175. I mean, going from 5 cents, guys, to 157. Damn, those gains. Too bad we missed out on that. Speaking for myself, of course. I don't know if you guys have. But anyways, guys, let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much, Edward, Lady Enigma. Lady Enigma, thank you so much for your donations tonight, and thanks for your support as always. Hope to see you in the next one. And, you know, just always appreciating your support. Just, you know, good times, and thank you. You could tell I'm running out of fumes. I probably shouldn't have taken that vape hit, but it is what it is. We're having a good time. Miles Parker, XRP Bags. Looking forward to your next video, my man. Jan DeJong. Alex Yeet. Hope you had a good day of work or whatever you were doing, my man. Appreciate you, Alex Yeet. Richter, thanks for stopping by tonight. Crypto Maverick. Digital Diesel, thanks for participating in the chat, my man. Thanks for supporting. Jet Digital. And I think that's about it, if I'm not mistaken. Stephen B, of course. And Who else? Who else? I think. Oh, Ali G. Thank you again, Ali G, for stopping by, saying hello. Much love to the XRP community, crypto community, DLT community, BTC community, Chainlink community, Ontology community, all the communities out there. Thanks for another fun DLT late night live stream with you guys. Always enjoy talking to the communities. Thanks for the support. Hope to see you guys in the next one. And remember, guys, I never tell you what to do. I just tell you what's up. And what's up today is DGB at one point was at 30% gains in the past 24 hours, guys. Anyways. Love it, XRP bags. All communities matter, my man. Yeah, Yeet was loading his XRP into the trailers. Anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. And stay tuned for a video tomorrow. Alright, take care. Have a good night.